What's going on, everyone? My name is Pattis and welcome to another Pokemon Top 5. Today we have the Top 5 Legendary Pokemon, and I'm sure everyone already knows what's going to be number 1 on this list, but it's more about their journey than the destination, I'm sure you'll agree. But before we get started with the list, and I have to say that this is 100% my personal opinion, and it's all based on my preferences and experiences, so if you do have a different list, if you do have some different favorites, you know, you got some favorites that you'd like to use in the past, perhaps, you know, based on design, or usage stats, or, I don't know, maybe you like playing Ubers a lot, and you like playing around with Legendaries, I don't know. Then be sure to leave them in the comments below, and if you have any suggestions for future top 5s you'd like to see, then leave that in the comments below as well, because I do like taking you guys' suggestions. So before we get started, if you enjoy these kind of top 5 lists, be sure to destroy that like button right below this video. I would absolutely appreciate that. And without further ado, let's start the list at number 5. So starting up today's list, we have Raikou at number 5, and I have to say, I actually think that Raikou is the best of the legendary beasts, the Johto trio, and I don't see Raikou getting a whole lot of love in competitive, in the games, or anything really, which is kind of unfortunate. I think Raikou has like the best design out of the trio. I absolutely love what they've done with him. They got like little lightning bolt as his tail, which is really cool, and I know that's Raichu's thing, but Raikou can have it as well. You know, they're both called Rai, I don't see why they can't have the same tails, but I think the reason I like Raikou so much is because I really liked the Pokemon Chronicles TV series, and Raikou was like the main mascot of that, and he was bodying Team Rocket left and right, and it was absolutely amazing, and I really like Raikou. I try to use him a lot of competitive, but I don't really know how to use him, but I mean, I just like his design. I always try to catch him. I always thought he was the best when I was playing like Gold and Silver. Like, I think I used my Master Ball on him more than anything else, to be honest, just because I liked his design so much, and I liked using him, so Raikou is number 5 for no other reason than I like him. Claiming the number 4 spot today is going to be Palkia, and I know a lot of people seem to prefer Dialga over Palkia, but I'm a little bit of a Palkia fanboy myself, probably because the first 4th generation game I played was Pearl, so he was the first legendary I came across, but honestly, I like Palkia a lot. I think he has a really strange design, but it looks badass. It looks like a giant monster, kind of Godzilla-ass thing. It's really cool. And his typing is amazing. As of now, Water Dragon only has 2 weaknesses, and one of them's Fairy, which didn't exist back in 4th generation. Palkia's only weakness was itself, which I think is absolutely amazing. I think the main reason that people prefer Dialga over Palkia is because Dialga doesn't have a weakness to Dragon, while Palkia does. But I think in most other situations, Palkia comes out on top for me, at least. And the fact that Spatial Rain has such a cool animation, I had to take him with me through the rest of my journey in Pearl. I usually don't like using Legendaries in the actual game, but honestly, he was just such a cool Pokemon, I had to take him with me for the rest of the journey. He was so powerful, Spatial Rain was such a good move, and it doesn't have a stupid cooldown like Roar Time did, so I kind of preferred that over using Dialga. But that is why Palkia is coming in at number 4. I don't think you can have a top 5 legendary Pokemon list without Mewtwo. Honestly, unless you absolutely despise Mewtwo for whatever reason, Mewtwo is always going to be, like, at the top of someone's top 5 list. I'm sorry, don't even lie to me, don't even lie to me. Unless you hate Mewtwo, he is there, because he is the OG legendary. He is the absolute final boss of the first games, and can I just say, it is such a great payoff for playing through the entire game and going through Cerulean Cave. It is absolutely worth it. And I still firmly believe that Mewtwo is one of the only Pokemon that are actually worthy of using the Master Ball on. Like other legendaries, you can catch him if you just sort of sit there and use Ultra Balls, but Mewtwo is worthy of having it used on him. Not because it's like harder than anyone else to catch, because they do have the same catch rate, just because he is such an amazing Pokemon. And in first gen, like, Psychic was OP, and we all know that, but Mewtwo was the OP of the OP. He had the highest base stats, he had the highest special stat, and he would destroy anything if you were to use it. That's such a good thing that they didn't allow him in the game until after you finished it, because he would absolutely annihilate everything, and it would just be unfair to the Elite Four for you to use him before, you know, becoming champion. But Mewtwo, I can say so many things about Mewtwo. I absolutely love the first movie. He is the most powerful Pokemon. He's not the most powerful Pokemon, but he is one of these most powerful Pokemon in the history of Pokemon. He was engineered to be amazing, and that's exactly what he is. Mewtwo's coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is going to be Groudon, and Groudon is one of the main reasons why I'm excited for the 3rd gen remakes. Groudon pretty much embodies what a legendary Pokemon should be and what a legendary Pokemon should look like. He looks absolutely amazing. He has one of the best designs in Pokemon. I can't even speak properly because I like this thing so much. And this isn't even the primal form. That's not even his final form. He evolves and becomes stronger and bigger, and he's completely immune to his quad weakness now. Like, this thing is gonna be absolutely unbeatable, except for Primal Kyogre. Now, Primal Kyogre is pretty cool and all, but honestly, Groudon is absolutely amazing. I think Groudon doesn't get as much love as it really should. He is an incredible Pokemon, and he definitely deserves a number 2 spot. I cannot wait to use him in Omega Ruby, and that is the reason I'm Let's Playing Omega Ruby, can I just say. Groudon is the reason I'm Let's Playing Omega Ruby, just because I want to use that thing. And even though I probably won't use it in the LP, it's just going to be amazing to see him and his primal form in full 3D. Groudon's coming in at number 2. Alright, anyone who didn't see this coming, I don't even know what to say to you. I honestly don't know what to say. Darkrai is my favorite legendary Pokemon, as he is my favorite Pokemon, and he is my mascot. So, if you didn't see this coming, well, first off, you've never been on my channel before, so I mean, that's kinda cool, but you've also never looked at my icon, which is probably on the video page somewhere, unless YouTube changed their fucking layout again, which they might do. I don't know what they're gonna do. And I honestly don't know how to explain it. I just love Darkrai so much. I don't really know if I need to explain it. I guess there might be some people that are new to the channel, so I guess I'll go into more detail. I love Darkrai because, honestly, the first thing is he attacks you when you're most weak, and that's when you're sleeping. Which is pretty badass in my opinion. Like, you can't do anything to fight back against him. You are completely at his mercy when you're asleep. And he goes into your dreams, and he has an ability to weaken you. He has a move to weaken you. He can eat your dreams up and regain your health. He can nasty plot up and just become unbeatable. You know, you slap a Focus Sash on Darkrai, you can't do anything to stop that motherfucker. And that's why so many people are mad at him. And he's like, oh, I hate facing Darkrai and his Dark Void. But Dark Void can miss, guys. 4 can't miss. It's just gotta be like that. Like, come on. I mean, Dark Void isn't the be-all, end-all of sleep moves, and we all know that, although I wish it was. Like, I wish it was even more powerful, but that would just be silly. Making Darkrai even more powerful, that would be silly. Now, I'm still waiting for Mega Darkrai to come out, or Primal Darkrai to come out when the, 4th gen remakes drop, but that's gonna be a bit of a while off. So, Darkrai is my number 1 favorite Pokemon of all time, and my number 1 favorite legendary. So if you have your all personal opinions, be sure to leave them in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy this list, be sure to destroy that like button right below this video, and be sure to leave some suggestions for future top 5s you'd like to see. I mentioned all this at the beginning of the video, but just in case you forgot, I'll mention it again. Thank you so much for watching for now, and I'll see you guys next time.